Hello everyone, here today I'm going to show you a new program called mCreator. It's a mod maker program where you have to code to make mods. This makes it a whole lot easier, so yeah. Windows 0. Now, it will first install it and get all your programs for Minecraft. Once it's finished, you just click New Mod. So then you select your thing. I think the best one is Item, because you can do stuff like add events for when you right-click stuff. So, like, say I right-click, and I get an explosion. So first you have to name the mod, but this first name has no spaces and can be a random name. So so I'm gonna name it chest, and you can just leave this thing as it is. So next, the step is step 2, the texture selection. So I've already made a texture using other textures. The reason why this mod thing is not illegal is because it just uses what's in Minecraft and does not change it. But there are errors. When you make a new texture, it adds it to the game. But if you use any textures that you know that aren't in the game, then it will crash and the mod will not work. So say for this is not in the game. I don't even know what that is even. I don't know what these two things are. Heck, they're just pictures. But oh well, I'm gonna use this file. I'm going to use this image. If we want to have a special, I don't know what this thing actually does, but I actually check it. Alright, some of these do not work, as you can see. Some of them do work. So name GUI. So say you had wood and you put your cursor over it and it said wood, that's the name in GUI. So I'm just going to name this explosive. Ooh. Explosive. Bit of an accident there. Now I'm going to add it to a tab. The creative inventory tabs, that is. So you have your food, you have the malicious, you have every tab that's in the game. I'm going to go ahead and add this to malicious. Now the stack size is, well, you know before, in alpha, where food was not stackable, if you set this to 1, that's what that is. I'm going to set it to 1. Some of these you can just leave like this if you just want it to be a tool or a sword. Well, not a tool, a sword for 1.5, and then an actual tool. But again, that has no help. This is in survival. Every time I right-click it, I want it to damage it when I'm in survival. Can it destroy any block? Yes. So when right-clicked in the air, I want it to do something. But I don't want it to be weird. So I'm gonna just spawn a particle. And I don't know the name of list particles, so I'm going to go to the website by clicking list particles. This one, unlike list entities, will not take you to the actual page. You need to find it. Here we go. These have no numbers. You just put in their name. So I want say to look like let's have a go with smoke. So I'm just gonna close that and go and put in smoke. Then I click the add event button. Then when I right click a block, I want it to do something also. I want it to say explode. Now you don't really want to change any of these because these are set to where you click. I know that's weird, but you don't really need to change it. So I'm just going to change the power. The power is how big you want it. I suggest having it between 1 and 20, or your computer could crash. Let's say 10. Add event. But I also want it to damage. How do I do that? Well, I can add another event. I'm not going to even explain that because that's really easy. As far as I've seen, these two do not work. Next is how you want people to make it. You can have it crafting and where you can make it in a furnace, or you can just have it where it's crafting or just a furnace. I'm going to make it through a furnace. And I'm going to say, to make it, you're going to cook TNT. Then, once you get to this page, step 6, creation, you just want to click finish. Then, you just wait until a message pops up saying it's done decompiling. I'll see you when it's done that. Oh no, I've had an error. What does this error mean? It means you've done something wrong. You just want to delete this. On all my mods I've had, on most of the mods I've done, it has had an error. Now I shall just make another mod and show you what you can do. If the mod was a success, this will pop up. So it should say recompilation done without errors. Now I forgot to tell you, and I shall show you this bit later. So instead of saying errors, it says OK. Now we just want it to decompile again so it can be exported to a zip. You can change it to be a jar if you want. I'm going to name this Exploding Lava Bucket. Now, this is an early version, so I'm going to put 1.1. And I'm going to put a description. And my name. I don't really want a mod image, but to show you, I will put it here. You then want to go to your users if you left your image in download, and then just go to download. If it's not there, just want to click show all files, download this image. This will allow you to select multiple things if you've got the same mods. Sorry about that, I accidentally hit the microphone. So if I've got lots of mods here and I just want them to put them all together, I can by selecting which mods I want to put together. Now I'm going to click recompile and export. And I'll see you there when it's done. Just a quick thing before I get to the real thing. It will say this when it's successful and about to put it in a zip. This will only take a few seconds though. Well, it does say 10 to 20 minutes, but for some reason my computer's pretty fast and I don't know why. Right, so now you've made it. You just want to name it, really, I guess. So, Teast. What the hell am I thinking? Teast. Lols. Anyway, save. So save. Right, now it's done, and without errors at all. No errors. Why did I just do that? Right, so now you've exited. It's just like a Forge mod. Once you've got Forge installed, you can use your own mod. So I've made a folder of where I want my mods to be. So it's done now. It's just done. So yeah. You just wait. Please excuse me using the magic launcher. It's a really good thing. It's probably going to crash in full screen mode. It's already lagging. So now I'm just going to put in my seed killage biome. What? Why did I put killage biome? And I'll see you there. I'll see you in the world when it's done. So yeah, I'm not gonna make this full screen. As you can see, I'm already lagging. There's a village over there. And you know I put it in. It's just... there it is. Unfortunately, sometimes the items will be named the same. So if I had used a stick, the real stick would sometimes be called the same by accident. There's a problem with this mod. Now, see, it's doing smoke. Only little blobs of smoke though, unfortunately. Now when I right click the ground though, it explodes an area of 10. So yeah. It worked. Now, you can make pretty good stuff with this mod. Me and Jess have been testing out this program. But I do have McAfee, and it's got a red thing around it, which it doesn't usually have, but it is enabled, and it's been like that ever since I got M Creator. So be careful. Yeah, that's that. So now, I think I'm gonna go into the test environment, take some screenshots. Why did I... Right. How are we gonna go in this? I think it's that button. I'll be back once I've found out what it is. Okay, it turns out it was that button. So yeah. Here in this thing, you can test out whether they work or not. That's not closing. Close! Oh well. But yeah, it's there. So I got this new world. There are ID mismatches cut from an old mod I was using. And yeah, some of these creepers in my old mod weren't actually existing. So yeah, you can see this mod used something, I don't know what it was. Can't remember the mod. But yeah, we can take a screenshot